Hi, I'm John Modlin, Senior Systems Engineer for Profitap in North America. We're looking at the IOTA here, our network visibility and capture sensor. And I just want to show you how you can use all the search capabilities, which are several ways to narrow down your traffic. First, we have Lucene search, we have built-in display filters, and we have the Berkeley packet filter search over here. Now, there is a help dashboard in the IOTA, and the help dashboard does cover a little bit of how to use your search capabilities here in case you want to go there and take a look. Now, let's say I want to narrow down my traffic to just UDP traffic. And we're looking at the last 3 hours of traffic here. I can just type UDP in here and now I have just UDP traffic. Or I could type TCP. Or I could type ICMP. And I can combine filters here. So I could say and IP, for example, if I wanted to type 192.168 50 dot, let's say 53, for example. And here's my 53 as the destination. And this is ICMP protocol. So I just used Lucene search capability to build a complex filter, a simple one, and narrow down my traffic. Now, I can also use these display filters here. If I want to, for example, look at applications that are running, I can use any of these display filters. But for applications, I'll say L7 proto name. And when I go to select the value, remember I'm looking at the last 3 hours, it's going to show me all of the fingerprints it has in the last 3 hours. And I can select them from this list here. I don't have to just type it in. So let's look at YouTube here. Last 3 hours. So this client device was using YouTube, and it was talking to these servers. Well, let's say I'm interested in just one of these servers. I can use this filter for value here. And I could have done this before, select this side and that side, but just to show you how it works, let's say I just want to see this one. It'll add to build that complex filter for me just by clicking that filter button. So I don't have to come up here and even do it manually. And I can continue to build on this display filter if I want to keep narrowing things down that way. And then I can come over here and I can download my capture file to have these two IP address and this IP address and this application in it. I don't want to download that because YouTube traffic's video traffic could be a pretty large file. And then there's Berkeley packet filter structure. So Berkeley packet filters are great. They include usually include some hex, and you know engineers who use TCP dump are familiar with Berkeley packet filter because you use it all the time. Now, when you put in a Berkeley packet filter, it doesn't update your dashboards, and that's because TCP dump and using this structure is as the traffic is being captured before you actually can use display filters on traffic. So it doesn't really show up like that. But if I want to see that, I'm going to come over here and say download the PCAP. And for the last 3 hours I was looking at here. So it's going to get my last 3 hours worth of LLDP traffic. This is the Berkeley packet filter for LLDP protocol. And here I went and I got that capture file, and here you can see all my LLDP frames. And you can do this just like you can do in TCP dump. So you can build complex filters in Berkeley packet filter structure, of course, also. So those are several ways you can narrow your traffic down in any number of ways here, including zooming in on your interesting traffic that you just want to take a look at. And then you can filter it from there if you want to. It's a very nice, easy way to get down to the traffic you're interested in. And this works on all the dashboards that are available in the IOTA. If I go to look, I have a lot of dashboards here that I can pick from. Some that I've created, some that are built into the IOTA. There's quite a few just built into it. And it's a really cool device for narrowing down your traffic, doing troubleshooting, and quickly identifying where is the issue you're trying to understand in your traffic.